Now I know what you're thinking. Is that a pointy headstock, or are you just happy to see me? But seeing that this is an Ibanez RG560 custom, you gotta ask yourself a question. Do I feel lucky? Well, do ya, punk? Howdy, gang! Yes, different headstock shape. Look, look. Look into my eyes, not around my eyes, look into my eyes. I'm gonna hypnotize you with this Ibanez guitar. You know what, I love Steve Vai's playing, and when I basically kind of modified this guitar, it was a combination like that Lynch thing with the bridge humbucker and the single size and neck, and I think I have a 5-way on here. Lots of options, and also kind of, you know, the Steve Vai thing with the Ibanez. And if you have a close look, I'll link to a video where you can see some really good close-ups of this guitar, because, you know, I did things to the inlay and stuff which kind of made it a little bit more kind of, you know, passion and warfare, but with snakeskin. Anywho's, I have wanted to show you this rhythm section for quite a while, because I absolutely love this song. It's one of my favorite tracks that I've written in the last few years. It's just beautifully kind of, you know, flowy. It's got that Steve Vai influence. It's that style of music. And I also used it for a video which I did after our cat Sammy died a couple of years ago. So it's Sammy's song for me as well. Yeah, Sammy was cool. Sammy was super cool. So I am going to show you how I did the rhythm part, and it's relatively straightforward, but it incorporated some really interesting chord variations and stuff, which I just adored the sound of, and it created that ethereal theme, being a little bit positive and then going into a little bit more kind of dark and sad, and then coming back to the positive as well, and etc, etc. It's just a beautiful track. Yeah, you know it is. So I am going to show you how to play it, and I have a question for you guys as well. Would you like me to make that track available to you as a download to purchase? Leave a comment and let me know. Yeah, I would love to know, because if you would like to do that and you would like to purchase a copy of it, then I suppose I can make it available, because I like this track, right? Yeah. Alright guys, let me show you how to play this rhythm part on RhythmR3volution. Yeah, you know you want to learn it. Let's go, let's do it, let's do it. Yeah, let's go to the 7th dimension with Steve Vai. Start on an Ibanez guitar. Isn't that ever so beautiful? Now, the astute-eared of you lot will probably figure out that this was very inspired by a track on the Alien Love Secrets album, I think it was, which Steve Vai put out, and a song called Live to Die, where he kind of played something similar over A. And I've been playing around with this idea of, you know, kind of doing the A thing. Forever and a day. So when I wrote this track, it kind of just came together and worked perfectly. So like I said, I played in the key of A on this one as well. Now when you check out the tab, you can download it via the link below. I have only included the chords because I just wanted to show you the concept of this, and it's pretty easy to follow along with the video anyways, because you know my teaching style. So how I played this was I started off on the A sus4 chord, which is the open A string, second fret of the A string and the D string, and in fact I'm just using my first finger to actually bar off until the B string as well, and then adding in the third fret of the B string, so kind of like this. And I'm just arpeggiating it, and you know, I put a palm mute on it when I played it. So I'm just doing a 1, 2, 3, 4. And then what I did was I actually pulled off to the second fret of the B string. Yeah, that's where I got that sound. And obviously the ambience in the background, that little bit of kind of chorusy sound that you're hearing, and the delay reverb really added to the ambience of the whole thing. So important thing to add in there. So that's what I did first. And then what I did was this. So this time, instead of starting on the A sus4, I'm actually starting on an A major chord. So just my first finger barring off the D string, G string, B string at the second fret, open A string. So I'm going to arpeggiate that first. And then what I did was I actually hammered on to the third fret of the B string, pulled back off to the second. And then I came back on myself. I played the second fret of the G string and the D string as well. So that's the first part of the melody that I played. And then I repeated the first part with the A sus4 chord. And then I did this. Yeah, and I got that directly from Live to Die. So what am I doing there? I'm just holding this A major chord, and then what I'm doing is I'm actually doing a tapped harmonic across multiple strings over the 15th fret, so 12 frets away above where I am. Actually the 14th fret, 12 frets, 15th fret, duh. Yeah, way to go. The 14th fret even, which is 12 frets above the second fret. Genius. So the chord is partially kind of ringing out. And then I'm going to tap right above the 14th fret. So rather than tapping in the middle like I usually would if I was doing some tapping on the fretboard, to get a harmonic you need to actually be right above the fret. And in order to do this, because I'm doing it across multiple strings, what I'm doing is I'm actually kind of lining up my finger to be kind of, you know, going along the fret. So rather than being at an angle like this, where it's going across multiple frets across the string. So I'm kind of on the 14th fret of the B string here, but then I'm kind of in the middle of the 14th fret, or the 15th fret I should say, of the G string, and then I'm at the 15th fret of the D string. I actually want it to be right across that fret there. And then I just got the whammy bar and very, 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 very gently just did that dip down. Alrighty, after I did that, I did this. Beautiful. Alright, so started off exactly the same way with the A sus4 and then going to the A. But then I went to this F major with the sharp 11th. Yeah, beautiful. So what I'm doing there is kind of an F bar chord type of thing. So first fret of the E string, the third fret of the A and the D strings, the second fret of the G string, but then I'm leaving the B string and the E string open, which gives us our sharp 11th. Beautiful chord, love that one. Alrighty, then what I did was I went to an F sharp over a D. So what I'm doing here is I'm playing the F sharp on the E string and then muting out the A string. So second fret of the E string, muting out the A string, open D string, second fret of the G string, third fret of the B string. So kind of doing a D chord shape here, and then adding in the F sharp. And when I play this chord, I actually arpeggiate it as well and then play the whole chord at the end. So when I add that in, lovely, lovely, lovely stuff. Alrighty, then I went back to the A sus4 and the A chord. Going to go back to this F major with the sharp 11th, and then I went to this chord. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Alrighty, so it looks like I am doing a regular D minor chord down here, doesn't it? And pretty much I am, but there is one variation in there. So I am doing the 5th fret of the A string, 7th fret of the D and the G strings, the 6th fret of the B string, but I'm leaving the E string open. So I'm actually adding in the 9th tone. So it's a D minor chord with a 9th in there as well. It creates this really ethereal and very kind of melancholy, sad sounding chord. Especially in the context of what I'm playing, because, you know, initially it starts off quite, you know, a little bit upbeat and kind of very dreamy. Takes it to another realm at that point when I played that chord. It's such a beautiful chord. And all I did was just did a variation on the chord. I probably played like the D minor. Yeah, it kind of sounds cool. Oh wow. So I'm just playing around with variations again, you know, like you've probably seen in some of my other videos. Alrighty. Then I basically just did a repeat of what I just played there. Then when I get to the chorus, I switch to some open chords. So what I'm doing is the G chord. So third fret of the low E string, second fret of the A string, open D string, G string, and the third fret of the B string and the high E string. And then I went to the F sharp over the D. And then I went to the A chord. So just regular A major. And right at the end there, I went to the A sus4 chord and arpeggiated it, and I went backwards this time. It just creates a point of interest there. So again, you know, just a G chord, F sharp over the D, A chord, sus4 arpeggiated. Then I repeated. So on the repeat right at the end, I did the A chord, and then I added in the notes of the same chord, just one octave up. So I'm stretching my pinky over to the 5th fret of the B string and the E string, just barring them off, so 5th fret of the B string and the E string added. So I'm playing the open A string, 2nd fret of the D string, G string, and the 5th fret of the B and the E. And that's the clean section of the song. Now I'm going to show you the distorted section of the song. Alright, and the distorted section goes something like this. This is a great sounding guitar. It plays really, really beautifully well. And you know, this was the first real super strat guitar I ever owned, proper super strat guitar. Anywho's, I've got the video link somewhere so you can go and check out all the details about this. Alrighty, so what I'm doing here is I'm actually replacing the arpeggiated part at the beginning. I don't play the arpeggiated. I'm replacing it with this section. So what I'm doing there is everything on the low E string, so 5th fret of the E string and the 3rd fret of the E string. So initially I'm picking the 5th fret 4 times and then going to the 3rd fret of the E string once. And I'm doing a heavy palm mute on this. And I'm also picking quite lightly. I'm not digging in, because I want the feel to go along with the song, and that was really important for me. I wanted to kind of be very delicate with this song, so I did that. And then I do another 4 on the 5th fret of the E string. The timing is different this time. 1, 2, 1, 2. And then I follow up with the 3rd fret of the E string twice. So it's 2 slightly different kind of timings there. Which just creates a very, very cool rhythmic element on top of the clean part, which carries on. And then I did the F major with the sharp 11, F sharp over D, repeated. Now instead of doing this chord here, I actually did a cut down version which went like this. Again, just super cool. I love that. And this is an easy one to play. I'm doing the 5th fret of the A string, 3rd fret of the D string, and the open G string, and that's it. It just has this super resonance to it. When you listen to it in the track, you'll hear it. You'll actually hear how it layers beautifully on top of that, you know, D minor with the 9th over D. Just adds a heavier element to it. So when I play that over, yeah, and then during the chorus I just follow the same chords, the G. This time slightly cut down version because I'm not playing the note on the A string, so it's just the 3rd fret of the E string, muting out the A string, open D and G strings, and the 3rd fret of the B string and the high E string. I'm going to the F sharp over the D, and then going to the A. I probably did something like that during the track. and then I repeat it. So there you go, guys. There's the whole of that rhythm section. You know, just creating that ambience, creating that Steve Vai style was just a lot of fun to do, and it was the layering which really made this, and also the effects. You know, I've got plenty of reverb, plenty of delay going on, some modulation in my delay signal as well, so that, you know, you get that kind of chorusy sound going on. That's very subtle chorusy sound during the rhythm sections. Just love playing it. You know, like I said, it's one of my favorite tracks. Now I do have another Steve Vai style rhythm which I did when I did the demo of the Friedman Dirty Shelley pedal. So if you would like to see that one, let me know in the description box below, and maybe I'll do that at some point as well. So if you enjoyed it, let me know if you'd like to see more kind of Steve Vai type of rhythm stuff. Hey, I'll pull something out of the bag. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed that. I would love to hear your thoughts on it, so please do leave a comment in the comments box below. In the meantime, if you haven't done so already, please do subscribe to the channel and hit that bell notification so that you know when new videos are coming out. Also, please do give the video a big thumbs up and share it with your friends on social media, on Facebook, Twitter, etc, Instagram, wherever you'd like to. Would be very cool and much appreciated. I shall be back with more really soon. In the meantime, keep it in the 7th dimension. Yeah, with an Ibanez guitar. I really am playing an Ibanez guitar today. Yeah. And it's beautiful. This was my first proper guitar. Yeah! Alright guys, have a fantastic day. I shall see you soon. Bye!